Hey everyone, I wanted to come on and talk about BB cream. One in particular, this is the, I'm sure you've been seeing this all over the place. This is the Garnier Skin Renew Miracle Skin Perfector BB cream in light medium. It has an SPF of 15, and when I was looking at reviews, I wanted to see them apply it and see how much actual coverage it gives. Now bear in mind that I usually wear a tinted moisturizer. Sometimes I wear a medium to full coverage foundation, but quite rarely. I am lucky enough to be blessed with pretty good skin. The only thing that I have, as a lot of my fellow Irish people can attest to, is redness. Now it is not rosacea or anything, it is just I have high pigmentation, high red in my skin, always have. When I work out, it is not pretty. I'm going to show you how it applies on me, and maybe that will give you guys an idea of what coverage it has. This is a light coverage tinted moisturizer. I've heard a lot of gurus on here talking about how BB creams are essentially a tinted moisturizer with some other properties in it. Now this one has oxtin oxate 4%. Don't know what that does. Maybe I need to Google it. Doesn't sound particularly good. Maybe it does. Let's go ahead. So already I've applied as a base, and I've been enjoying it this last few days, is the Body Shop Vitamin C or Vitamin C Skin Boost. But if you don't like silicone textured products, this serum is not for you. This is supposed to brighten dull skin, and when you pump it out it has an iridescent quality to it. I don't know that that translates to the face. It certainly, you know, freshens up my skin and I enjoy the smell of it. And it, so far when I've been applying it under my makeup, it's been making it last that little bit longer. I have, at the moment, have normal skin. So this is probably something I'd wear on a day-to-day basis because I don't like to wear heavy foundation. I just covered that. What else? Oh, I have a Painterly paint pot on my eyelid and some mascara. That's all the makeup I have on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the BB cream from Garnier and apply about that much to the back of my hand. And I like to apply this with my Sephora mineral powder brush. It's kind of a dome topped, densely packed, almost like the Sigma Kabuki brush, but a little less densely packed and with a higher dome. I find that this one works best for applying foundation. I spray that with my Fix Plus so that the brush doesn't pick up, doesn't soak up too much of the product. I spray it and then I tap it on my inner wrist to make sure that it's not saturated. So now it's damp, and then I go ahead and I pick up that BB cream and I dot it across my face like this. And then I start to blend in circular motions. And for me, the colour of this is this is certainly light to medium. I don't know that if you had very, very light skin that this would translate very well, but it seems to blend pretty well onto my fair skin. Again, I have a lot of natural pigmentation, so that's going to come out. And anywhere I want a little extra coverage, I just stipple what's left on the back of my hand onto the brush. Now I'm just going to make sure that I'm not blending very hard, I'm just kind of buffing it over the surface of my face. To me this gives a healthy kind of, it takes away some of the colour. There's still a little bit of redness, but that's okay, we can work with that. Now I usually let that sit on my skin for a little bit. Yesterday I popped a little bit of my powder across my T-zone. it doesn't really, I mean, if that's okay with you coverage wise, then I'd leave it at that. I like to add a little bit more colour, so I'm going to use my Bourjois Poudre Bronzante in Délices de Poudre. Or let's try that in English. Bronzing powder filled with glints of sunshine. Who knows how they got the sunshine in here? This is the one that looks like a chocolate. And this is in Poklars. French. It's in French. So it looks like that. I'm sure you've seen it many times. I apply this with my NARS brush that I can never remember the name of. I take a dusting of that and I just apply that softly to starting from under my cheekbone, and I work it up. Because this is kind of a peach based bronzer, this also kind of neutralizes the red. I bring it up into my hairline. I bring in another little bit up there. Anywhere the sun will kind of hit you. I'm not bringing it in too far. To about here, to the outside of my eye. I'm blending that out. And whatever's left on the brush under there. And then I'm going to take my e.l.f. Blush Bronzed palette. And I'm going to use the blush here, which is a peachy pink. And I'm going to use that same brush, but this time I'm going to take the side of it and kind of pick it up like that on the side. And then just from about here, tap it on and just blend it out. And on the other side. I like the bulk of my colour to be kind of in this area here, as you can tell. That's just my preference. If that applied a little too heavy, or you want to blend it a little bit more, you just take your foundation brush and rub it gently over it. And make sure I have no marks. Now, for the summer, I'm enjoying kind of coral shades. I'm going to use Revlon. Is it Revlon? Maybelline. Oh, Maybelline Colorsational in number 20, Strike a Posy. This is kind of it has a coral tone. It also has a bit of rose in it. It's a nice fresh colour without being too intense. I'm going to put that on. And just blend it out with my fingertip. Let me do a swatch of that on my hand. It does have a pearlescence to it, which I'm usually not crazy about, but in the summer or the spring, I do enjoy. I think you can get away with it more. So that's the Garnier BB cream, and that literally took, what, 3 minutes? So I love it. I'm going to just leave my eyebrows as is, kind of non-existent. And that's my summer spring day look. This look is great for transitioning to evening, because at the end of the day, this stuff does not, I find that this stuff wears moderately well. By about 3 o'clock I find that I may have to reapply it, but that's, you know, that's fine. It's tinted moisturizer wise. It's very, very, I like it. Hasn't broken me out. I can have sensitive skin. I'm wondering that this colour, once I have a colour, will work. I might go pick up the medium to dark. I think it's very dark, and the best reviews of this I've seen are in this colour. If you go buy this and then you keep your receipt, you can always return it if it doesn't suit your skin. I think people forget that when you buy at a pharmacy or a drugstore, that they do have return policies, and most of them I think all of the big names will take your product back if you're not satisfied. So even if you buy a lipstick, you don't like the shade, you've used it once, go ahead with your receipt and return it and say that it just didn't work out. I can't guarantee that your local drugstore employee is going to be thrilled about it. So there you go, there's the Garnier. I'm not wearing any concealer. So if you have, I think that if you have clear skin and you want to let that shine through, that this is a great product. You also get a lot of product in this. This is 2.5 fluid ounces, so it's a pretty big tube. I'm actually pretty impressed. I've never found a drugstore tinted moisturizer that I like. I did use the Sonia Kashuk tinted moisturizer and I find that very, very, very sheer. But I will be using it in the weeks to come to give it another go because I really only applied it once. So what else can I say about it? Price point, I think at the moment at CVS this is on sale. I think for about 10, I don't know. I think it's on sale at CVS. You'd have to go and check that because I didn't do my homework. Sorry, I'm really busy. So there you go. That's my everyday BB cream look. So I hope that review / tutorial was helpful in showing what kind of coverage the Garnier Skin Renew Miracle Skin Perfector BB cream in light, medium, I forgot what I was saying. I hope that was helpful anyway. If you have any more questions, leave them in the comments. I'll be happy to respond, s'il vous plaît. I hope you're having a great week so far. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.